I would have to say one of the most exciting projects that's been put in front of me since I returned with Cabrina is the challenge to make the best performance freeride kite that we could do. We wanted the lightest bar pressure, the fastest steering, a kite that anyone could hop onto and love it from the first second and all the way until they graduate to the highest level riders. This is a kite that you can learn on, you can grow with it, you can do a little bit of everything. You can ride waves, you can unhook, you can boost, kite loop. It's actually one of the preferred kite loop kites for all of our team riders and pro riders. We took a lot of time to make this the lightest bar pressure of any of the kites that you've seen from Cabrina for years and years. We wanted to really make a kite that anyone can be happy with and you can do pretty much anything with. As far as the design parameters of the Moto X, the challenge is to be able to make a kite that will work for everyone from entry level all the way to pro level. With combination of settings on the wingtip to firm up the bar pressure for beginners and some people that might have come off kites in the past that they like a little bit more to lean against, we've got that. But in the setting that it's shipped with, it's light, it's fast, it's a very high performance freeride kite, although it's not, it's super stable and doesn't do any misbehaving. It's very easy to ride. It's got a huge wind range. We put a lot of emphasis on making the kite light. We're using lightweight bladders, lightweight materials, minimalistic construction and reinforcements, but only where you need them. We have a new STPU bumper with foam underneath the patch so that when the kite's sitting on the ground, let's say if you rig up on asphalt and stuff, it protects it. So it gives you, a durable kite, but at the same time it's lighter construction than any kites from Cabrina in the past. The Moto X is a medium aspect ratio, medium sweep three-strut kite. I wouldn't say that they're full profile, so I would say that this is a medium powerful kite, but it has an incredible wind range. Because it's so fast, it's really easy to generate power, but it still has a really good park and ride kind of characteristic to it. It's not difficult to fly. It doesn't require a lot of movement to get going if you're not a skilled rider. Its emphasis is having a kite that you can never grow out of. You don't have to change as you get more advanced. So the other thing too is, if you're going to take one kite on holiday and you want to be able to do a little bit of everything, you got your surfboard, your twin tip, you're covered. Really, you're covered. This kite will do it all. It's super good for boosting. Of course, you won't get the hang time of the nitro, but you can get the height of the nitro if you really push it, because this kite is fast and when you give it a good snap, it'll go up, definitely. If you were to compare the Moto X with the Moto of the past, it's the first comparison, and the second comparison might be to the Switchblade. Well, in comparison to the Motos of the past, this is definitely lighter and faster and more playful, and very, very little skill required to have a good time on this kite. But the top end is reached a new plateau for this all-around performance freeride kite. Switchblade is still the park and ride, still firm and a bit more, I wouldn't call it a heavy bar pressure because we have a new bridle on it that's much lighter, but at the same time, it's got that Switchblade DNA that is super popular, and we didn't want to change things too much on the Switchblade because it has a following, and there's a reason for it, because it's also another can't do anything wrong kite. But if you're looking for the next level of excitement and you get on the kite and you just want the wow factor, the Moto X is the way to go. No one has ridden it to date that we've seen that doesn't come off the water and just say, wow, I've been waiting for years for this kite.